Hi, and welcome back to Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 2. Hey, puppy. Hey, Garrus. How we doing? Oh, it is good to be back, baby. Oh, welcome in, welcome in. Let's see how this all ends. Hey, baby boy. Who's my puppy? All right. Logie. All right, so we are now streaming to TikTok as well. If you're watching on TikTok, hey, how you doing? Let's do a Soul Reaver about it. We're in the Fire Forge, baby. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ah, okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, hey, Kaljira, are you monitoring the TikTok? How are we looking on the TikTok? Come on, here we go. We don't like that. Hey, Garlactic, good to see you, baby. Uh-oh. Aww. Garrus, buddy, what's up? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Come on. Good to see you, Bella. Good to see you, Gar. How y'all been? Where'd my fire go? Why are we terrible, Gar? How we doing? Alright, we got some fire. Oh, dude, I am so sorry. Yeah, I just got over that my own self. Alright, thank you, Kaljira. Appreciate you. You are, in fact, wonderful. Yeah, dude, it was pretty awful. This will probably be a short stream tonight because we are in fact finishing this crazy thing. And I oop. Beautiful, and now we can get ourselves an Air Reaver. We like the Air Reaver. Air Reavers are great. Where'd all this blood come from? Whose blood is this? And we did it. That was easy. Well, we appear to not be completely done yet. Okay, cool. Try and shoot the thing. Kaboom! Ooh, thank you, camera. Oh, damn it. Alright. I have no idea what just happened there. Well, okay. Well. Up we go. And I loop again. Alright. Oh, okay, so here's the situation. Alright, we got fire over there. Neat. Where else do we need to get the fire? That's right, Garrus, you tell him. Let's look down here now that the floor is draining. The floor is not lava. Alright. And we go back up. Alright, that's fine. You know, that's fine. Alright, so let's take stock of what we got, right? We got a fire pit here, we got some 2 sticks. Okay. We can do this to the light and make the thing go down? Okay. When it goes down, we get access to some air thingies there? Okay. Neat. Maybe I need to get this all the way over there. God, that sounds like a shower. Alright, maybe I need to get this over there and plunge the fire into the fire forge thing. Alright, so here's how we're gonna do that. The fact that I can't rotate completely bothers me. Here's a pillar. Wow, what's with these games and fucking pillars causing problems? Come on, grab the fire. Grab the fire. Up we go. Up we go. Up we go. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, it nicked me. Oh, the waterfalls got me. I was wondering why those are there. The answer is to annoy me, personally. Alright. So the ending to this game, I was telling Kaljira this earlier, may just be my favorite ending to any video game ever. What? I got the fire though. God damn it. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Hi, Moon Mad. Gross. Oh god, this controls like ass. Actually, no, I have had ass. Ass controls a lot better than this. Alright. Alright, we got fire. You all see, we have fire. We weave. Weave. Camera, please. Please open your wings. Thank you. God damn it. Here. this is the incorrect way. God damn it, this camera is really fucking me up. I don't remember it being this bad. Okay. Try this shit again. We go pew. Grab that thing. We don't go pew. Grab fire. We go up. Weave around. We go up. Up. Oh ho ho, you almost got me. We go up. Perfection. Boom, there we go.
I plunged the Reaver into that furnace and forged the blade with elemental fire. With the Reaver thus imbued, I was now armed to unlock the elemental barrier and rescue Janos from his executioners.
Yeah, let's go!
Hold him! Look at his black heart. How it still beats.
Uh-oh. Is me.
The fiend intends to bury us alive. Raziel, we must get out of here.
Remember the sword!
No shit.
Forgive me. I'm sorry. I failed you.
No, Razia. Perhaps this was my true purpose. Simply to save your life this once.
While I have taken yours.
Embrace your destiny, Razia. You must reclaim the Reaver. It was forged for you and you alone. Without it, there is no hope.
No, Vampire Daddy.
As I backed away from Janos's body, I was overwhelmed by a sense of self-loathing so deep I could barely contain it. In that instant, I rejected all that I ever was, and embraced the role Janos had safeguarded for me so patiently throughout the centuries. I knew then what I had to do, the task for which I was uniquely prepared. I would pursue the Sarafan dogs to their loathsome fortress and avenge Janos Audrin's murder. Mobius would pay dearly for his treachery, and my Sarafan brethren would reap the horrors they had sown. I would retake the stolen Reaver, which was rightfully mine. And finally, when all these debts had been paid, I would reclaim Janos Audrin's heart from their filthy, unworthy hands. If the heart was truly imbued with the power to restore vampiric unlife, its highest purpose was clear to me. I would restore the heart to Janos, and thus undo the vile crime committed by my abominable former self.
Let's go!
We've been expecting you, little Raziel.
So, these demonic pests were not merely the product of Nosgoth's corrupted future, for here they were, hurtling back over 5 centuries to pursue me. These creatures, I suspected, were minions of the unseen forces that had hoped to control me. This was the tangible expression of their displeasure.
Let's
These
go.
demons were unleashed as the penalty for my disobedience.
Taste fire, bitch. Fire! I can see why Khajiit likes this so much. If I remember, in Ustenheim, there's a fire demon. Hey, buddy. I could use a snack. Stop blocking, you little bitch. You know what? I just want to see how long it's going to take for him to stop blocking. This one thing where the enemies block, like, non-stop and incessantly, is the #1 reason why combat in this game takes so long. And also the only reason combat in this game takes so long.
Khajiit Love just resubscribed for 19 months. Fire, 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 fire.
Fire, 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 fire. Jesus, that was not worth it. Oh, I guess fuck that sword I just got then.
Do you really think you can save Noskov? Let me enlighten you, poor Raziel.
Yeah, and it's a crapshoot whether they're gonna block or not. Hey, buddy. See, I can't block that much. Yep, see, they eventually break through my guard. Hello, McKenna. Good to see you, baby. Welcome in.
Guard me, brothers!
Good job guarding, brothers.
Free your soul, demon!
Trying to free yours there, buddy. Yes, yes, I did. I'm very happy to hear that. There's a what?
There he is, the savior of Nosgoth.
Where's my fucking sword? You know, I'm gonna let this play out. All right, let's dance, baby. I literally don't know how to dodge that. Num snackies. He's just trying to get that guy's attention. He's like, "Senpai, notice me."
Get him.
Hey, buddy. Do not want to fuck with you right now. Alright, let's go save. Let's go. Ustenheim.
Get him.
Don't, please. Me out.
Return to hell.
Guys, I'm busy. Really only matters. Okay, hell's over this way. Bye, guys. I'll send a postcard from hell. Ooh.
Come closer, Raziel.
Yeah, I'm going Spectral Realm for you, buddy. Or not. Yeah, you look just like the demon at the end of Blood Omen, and that's kind of sexy. It does it for me, I won't lie. See, this area, this thing that I'm doing now, is actually an example of when I think the hallway design kind of works for this game. Because now I get to go back through all of the old areas. But now they're demon infested. Look, I am an absolute sucker for that kind of thing.
You shall not pass.
God damn it, that fucking fire move. Stop it, Jesus! Alright. Hey, Terry. Hi, Terry. You know, I would love a portal. That would be fantastic, actually. You know where I can get one of them fancy portals? Ah, perfect. A fancy portal. Thanks, Gar. Appreciate you. I don't actually know if I have to fight those guys. So I'm gonna try to not fight these guys. What if I don't wanna? And here at last I came to Aperture Science. How fitting. Alright. I have successfully gone up here. And now I go over here. Zzzt. Hi, Terry. God damn it, Terry. Time and a place, Terry. Alright, I'm up here, which is great, because now I can be up here. Up is generally the direction I want to go. Okay. Okay, now where the fuck? Sorry, I'm massaging my wrist. I think I gave myself carpal tunnel playing Celeste. It's been acting up lately. Alright, well, I am up here now. I can just keep going that way, okay. Look, I never claimed to be Legacy of Nate Smart Reaver.
I didn't make it all the way through third grade for nothing.
I wonder, old one, did you truly resurrect me, or were you simply there when I awakened from my torment in the abyss? I suspect you found me merely convenient, dropped in your lair by Cain, indestructible for some reason, a durable and gullible tool for you to manipulate. This one thing I readily admit. I have been used by others time and again, but always I seem to stray from their path. What is it about me, demon, that makes me such an unreliable instrument? Why do I survive one trial after another, on and on, in an endless succession of humiliating deaths and resurrections? It seems there is much more to my destiny and my history than I know. Perhaps more than you know as well.
I don't want to deal with you. Go away. So go away. Go away. Hi, Mish. Ah! Go away. Terry, who let you out of your hole? It is intense. You know, there's really only like 1 or 2 tracks from Soul Reaver 2 that I remember with any kind of consistency. Hey, Luna, good to see you. And demons at the pillar. Tale as old as fucking time.
He thinks he can change his destiny. What a fool.
Where'd you learn to speak English? God, I hate this fight. Spectre realm. Okay, never mind. I mean, probably anyway, but still.
Get him.
Guys, there were demons just over there, and you didn't do your dang job.
Guard me, brothers.
There's another one.
Oh, this
Get him.
is just fucking lousy with Seraphim right now.
Get him.
Guard me, brothers.
Man, could you imagine if I were fighting through all these guys instead of just, you know,
Over
running?
there. Free your soul, demon.
What if I don't wanna? Okay, so if they make another game that follows the same canon, which they won't. If they do another game, it's gonna be like a edge. If they do another game, it's gonna be a soft reboot. It has to be. Hey, baby. I would want to see a chunk of the game set in the demon realm, in the Hilden dimension. Because, like, they kind of got the raw end of the stick in this story. They're the bad guys. Okay, so this is kind of one of those things to where they're the bad guys pretty much solely because we're the player character. Hello, Lemon Duck. Like, I see this in D&D campaigns that I run a lot. Have you ever noticed that for a lot of protagonists in stories, good and evil is defined as what's good for me versus what's bad for me? It's not, this is good because it's good, or this is evil because it's evil. Like, oftentimes it is, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's universal, but I'm saying that there are a lot of plots where good is, this is beneficial to me, and evil is, this is not beneficial to me.
Get it.
So, like, Legacy of Kain, right? This is an entire story where really, if you really sit down and think about it from a morality perspective, right? What did the Hilden actually do wrong? What did they do that was evil, except not want to be a part of the Elder Gods' Wheel of Fate?
Seize him.
No, like, honestly, what did they do besides not wanting to be a part of the Elder Gods' Wheel? And this was a problem. I don't know. Look, I think the Hilden kind of got a bad rap here. And I would like another game to explore that. And the Hilden are the enemies in this game, and every game, because they're pissed off about being in the demon realm. Which they were sent to by ancient vampires for rebelling against the Elder God. What? How are they the bad guys? But they're the bad guys because we're the player characters, we're the protagonists. So obviously they have to be the bad guys. They have to be evil because, and I see that in D&D groups a lot. The game that I run, Harbinger, has a lot of that. Yeah. So like in the game that I DM, Harbinger, right? We see a lot of that. And I'll get into that in just a minute because holy shit, this is my favorite cutscene, second favorite cutscene in the entire game.
Suddenly and inexplicably, I discovered the Reaver suspiciously laid across my path. Again, I sensed nothing of that temporal distortion, the peculiar sense of displacement I had felt when I encountered the Reaver in William's chapel. Cornered here with the blade, I suffered the same nameless dread that I had experienced when Janos first presented the Reaver to me. I felt at once repelled by the blade, and yet overwhelmingly compelled to seize it.
So, Raziel, here we are finally. You have no choice but to confront me now, and I am not so foolish as I've let you believe. We have business to conclude.
You knew I would lead the Sarafan to Janos, you vile bastard. You've been orchestrating my every move. My destiny is an amusement to you.
It was fun while it lasted. I think not, Raziel. Malik, do not let this
Malik!
creature leave. He poses a danger to the Circle. Poor, deluded Raziel. Did you somehow imagine you had the guile to change history on me? I'm the Time Streamer. I knew your every intention before you did, you imbecile.
They can feast on your corpses!
Vorador is slaughtering the Circle
There is
right
trouble
now.
within. The Circle is under
Hold
attack.
fast, Malik. This one is the real danger to us.
And that's why that's why Malik couldn't save them in the beginning of Blood Omen. Cause Mobius had him here confronting Raziel. Holy shit, I fucking love this story. It's so good.
Cocked here, Mobius.
You toxic creature. Did you imagine I'd simply allow you to run loose? Corrupting everything you encounter.
I admit that I've underestimated you to this point, Mobius. But it's a mistake I won't repeat.
Wrong again, Raziel. Now, Malik, bolt the door.
Using his staff to disable my Wraithblade, Mobius effectively disarmed me, leaving me with only one choice of weapon. And yet I confess, it was not the lack of options, but blind rage that made me take up the Reaver. In my fury, it felt as though my hand had acted of its own will. And now, that same hand clutched the hilt with unyielding strength, and I felt a constrained tingling, a remote but palpable sense of longing, as the disabled Wraithblade tried vainly to embrace its physical twin.
Oh my god, I fucking love this story so much.
Come to take your revenge, demon.
Back to hell with you!
I recognize these two as my former brethren, in life as Sarafan, and in unlife as Cain's vampire sons. Melchiah and Zephon, the weakest of Cain's brood. These bastards had no idea what future lay in store for them, how they would become the very thing they so despised. The Reaver hummed with ravenous anticipation. Janos had called it a vampiric blade, endowed with the power to drain its victims of their lifeblood. I was eager to see what the Reaver would do to these two.
Well, it also slowed down. Like, their animation slowed down, so that was Raziel's internal monologue was much faster than what was actually in game. But okay, so in the game that I run, in Harbinger, so one of the central conflicts is the guy who's supposed to be the chosen one does not become the chosen one, and someone else is gifted that power by a rogue priestess of the church who doles it out. Wow, these guys are more intense than I remember. Jesus. It's a good thing I'm fucking invincible.
The Reaver exerted some mysterious power over me. It sustained my energy,
Hey,
enabling
hey
me to prolong my
He's
physical
monologuing.
manifestation indefinitely. In fact, bonded to the blade as I
Hey,
was,
guys.
I could no longer shift
All right, Gar,
into
I've
the
got nothing
spirit
for
realm
this
at
one.
will. Nor was I able to summon the Reaver's twin, for my Wraith blade had been disabled in the confrontation.
Wait,
with
hang on. He's
Mobius.
monologuing. We gotta give him that. Gotta get these two separated. It's like fucking Ornstein and Smo over here. Right, so the guy is supposed to be a chosen one, but he's late to his anointing, and the priestess who is supposed to do it decides I can't wait for him, even though she's
As
supposed to.
Melchiah and Zephon fell before my blade, I felt the Reaver's bloodthirst as keenly as I ever had when I was still a vampire. I could sense the boundary between us dissolving. The Reaver was consumed with my rage, and I was intoxicated by its bloodlust. The blade had a vitalizing effect on me. My physical energy no longer decayed over time, and the wounds inflicted by my foes healed almost instantly. The Reaver had made me invincible.
Nice. And like, that's a problem, because the Chosen One has among other abilities the power to channel the gods directly. And they're the only one who can. So obviously, the church is like, oh, well, that's a fucking problem. We need to, you know, step in and make sure that they don't cause irreparable harm to the entire world. We gotta bring these guys in. And for doing so, the church is the villain. Even though their position is incredibly reasonable, every single player character and every single party I have ever run.
Have you come to reclaim the monster's black heart?
You'll have to get through us first.
My former
they slow
brethren,
down.
Duma and Rahab, confronted me next. This all seemed so elegantly choreographed. Exhilarated by the Reaver, I was drunk with revelations. I could finally appreciate the delicious irony of Cain's blasphemous private joke, and I reveled as I colluded with him across the centuries. For it was I who put these bastards in their tomb, thus providing the corpses for Cain to raise as his vampire sons a millennium from now.
So, yeah, every single player character in every single campaign instantaneously is like, oh, okay, the church is completely unreasonable and is being a bad guy and is villains for daring to want to bring us in, because obviously we're the good guys because we're the player characters. Regardless of the fact that we have an unsanctioned power of the gods and can destroy the world with it and have no idea what the hell we're doing, we're the good guys because we're the player characters, and the church is the bad guys because they're trying to stop us. Like, in any other circumstance, if you were to take a step back and look at the situation, you'd be like, yeah, I'm fucking terrified that somebody who should not have this power now has this power and is also running away from the church that gives out this power. But because it's the player character, the church is the villain. Like, even when, to date, almost every single group, some groups haven't yet, but they will, almost every single group commits atrocities with this power. Even accidentally, they commit atrocities with this power. Sometimes it's intentional, but sometimes it's completely by accident. But that kind of just reinforces the idea that, hey, maybe they shouldn't have this power, and maybe the church stepping in to do something about it is, you know, not a bad thing.
Get back to the pit.
And even when the church always starts with sending people to be like, okay, we're going to interview you, see what's going on, and then we're going to take you back
without question
to the Grand Cathedral to, you know, do this some more.
Even as
and
a vampire.
To a group, every single one have ditched those guys and run.
The vampire.
So as the
Tyrell
church
had
keeps
eluded my
escalating,
vengeance.
it reinforces the
Sarafat
church is the
Tyrell
bad guy,
would
even
not.
though in a vacuum, yeah, they're gonna have to keep escalating because someone with the power of God is now running loose with no idea what to do or how to use it. It's a beautiful thing to see. This is not me complaining about my groups. I've actually, so some of my players are actually in chat, so, but I think I've already told you guys about this a little bit. I've orchestrated this, will you stop poking me with your goddamn stick for 5 fucking seconds? Like, I've designed the story specifically to prey on that idea of we're the good guys because we're the player character, and they're the bad guys because they're trying to stop us. Whereas, like, in any reasonable morality system, yeah, you... imagine if that actually happened in life. Imagine if it was the nuclear launch codes, right? And it was supposed to go to a specific guy, but then it went to some random scrub instead. And that random scrub is now on the run from the government. Yeah, you'd want the government to do something about this random guy having nuclear launch codes. Yeah, Paladin in that world is super interesting. And you're doing an excellent job. I'm proud of you. Okay, I guess I'm not going that way. Raziel just gave up on that door. What Harbinger and Animorphs have in common is I've spent way too much time thinking about both. Ooh, I'll check that out. Tell me about Hell Followed With Us.
So, vampire, here we are. You've destroyed my brethren, and now you've come for me. You'll find I'm not such easy prey. I don't want to kill you, but I will if I must. Return the heart to me, and we can end this now. So, you've come to avenge that filthy parasite and reclaim his foul heart. You're a righteous fiend, aren't you? Apparently I am. No, vampire. This is where it ends. But you won't be leaving this room. Now, let's finish this. I'll make it mercifully quick. As you did for Janos? No, that beast had eluded us for far too long.
would have been a shame to end him too quickly. It's ironic, really. The great Janos Ordrin turned out to be no challenge at all. Thanks to you. Did you hear his cowardly screams when I tore that black heart out of his carcass?
And look, the Ouroboros symbol. Someone, I can't remember who, pointed out that the Ouroboros symbol is all over this game. And the whole story now comes full circle here. As Raziel fights his former self on the Ouroboros. God, I'm such a sucker for this kind of melodrama. Baby. It's so lame that you can just cancel your moves like that. This is, to me, the second most iconic fight in the entire series. It is matched only by Kain versus Raziel in the Burning Avernus Cathedral in Defiance. Gar, I've streamed this entire series. You know what happens after this. You were there. Damn. Oh, my favorite ending in any video game. No, Defiance is a direct sequel to this.
And so it ends. My history.
We don't know what happens after
circle.
Defiance.
Sensing its twin, the Wraithblade uncoiled itself from me, and instead wound lovingly around its former self. I felt its grip loosen, and as the blade left me, its absence chilled me more than its presence ever had. A foreboding sense of emptiness and loss stole over me, and a terrible revelation gathered like a storm at the edge of my awareness. With all other foes exhausted, the conjoined blades turned themselves on me, and I realized, finally, why I had sensed nothing when Janos offered me the blade. The Reaver was never forged to be a soul-stealing weapon. The ravenous, soul-devouring entity trapped in the blade was, and always had been, me. This is why the blade was destroyed when Kain tried to strike me down. The Reaver could not devour its own soul. The paradox shattered the blade. So, this was my terrible destiny. To play out this purgatorial cycle for all eternity. I could not bear it. Despair overwhelmed me. You. Are you enjoying this, Kain?
Don't fight it, Raziel. Give into it. Was this your destiny for me all along? Trust me. I felt myself weakening, unable to hold on any longer. The Reaver was too strong. The compulsion to simply let go, too great. And then, a growing sense of vertigo and the familiar displacement. The paradoxical moment when my twin soul hovered both outside and inside the Reaver blade. This was the instant, the glimmer of temporal distortion Cain had been counting on all along. This was the edge of the coin, the minute flicker of probability upon which Cain had gambled everything. Now you are free to reclaim your true destiny, Raziel. Behind Cain's eyes, I could see new memories blooming and dying as history labored to reshuffle itself around this monumental obstruction. And I could see by the dawning horror on his face that perhaps we had strained history too far this time. That by trying to alter my fate, he may have introduced a fatal paradox. My God. The Hilden. We walked right into their trap. Raziel, Janos must stay dead. But Cain's warning was lost as I slipped into the spirit realm, too weak to maintain my physical form. And there, waiting for me as always, was the Reaver, the Wraithblade, my own soul, twinned and bound eternally to me. And I realized that I could never escape my terrible destiny. I had merely postponed it. History abhors a paradox.
God, what a fucking ending. Jesus McFuck of the clan McFuck. Fuck. So yeah, that's my favorite ending of any video game. Like, that's my favorite ending of any game story. Like, the revelation of, like, Raziel fighting his former self, which itself is a twist. To save Janos with the Heart of Darkness, which was an item in Blood Omen, a very important one. Also good. The revelation that the reason Malik was late to save the rest of the circle from Vorador's rampage was because Mobius kept him to fuck with Raziel. The fact that Vorador was attacking the circle not just because he's an evil vampire who's mad about the purges, but because he's specifically seeking revenge against the people who had just killed his father. Fucking brilliant. And then the Raziel is the Reaver's spirit. Oh, and then the Cain and just, fuck! This is my favorite story in fiction. Oh my God, it is so fucking good. I fucking love this story. It is my favorite story. Like, hands down, favorite story, Legacy of Kain. We don't talk about Blood Omen 2, but everything else, Jesus Christ, what a fucking ride that was. And that's the Soul Reaver remasters. Yeah, I think Soul Reaver 1 is the stronger remaster than the second one. The second one, really, you only play for the story, because the gameplay is not super great. Yes, Blood Omen 2 is a prequel-ish, yes. It's a sequel to Blood Omen, but technically a prequel to everything that's not Blood Omen. But also, it followed the events of Blood Omen 2, also follow up on the ideas from this game. like, you learn that the Seraphan Lord who took over after Malik's death is also the demon. The demon that took over Mortanius and Blood Omen. And also is the Hilden Lord, the lord of this race called the Hilden, which are extra-dimensional beings trying to invade. And then later you learn that the Hilden were, yeah, etc., etc., etc. Yes, actually, Gar, I do. I do think that there might be another game in the series. And the only reason I think that is because Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remaster here sold really fucking well. Like, it wasn't like a Grand Theft Auto gangbuster or anything, but it has been consistently since its release, which it might still be. I haven't checked. It's been in Steam's top 20, and there for the first like 2 weeks of its release, it was in the Steam top 10. Also, they just released, like literally just within the past like week, released a tabletop RPG system based on Legacy of Kain set in Nosgoth, and it is officially licensed. So like, and from what I understand, that's selling well too. But the real reason I think there's going to be another game is because the Kickstarter for the comic, there's a prequel comic coming out, and God, I am so mad. I am so mad that all of my recent life upheavals happened now because I wanted to donate to this Kickstarter. Because if you donate to this Kickstarter enough money, you get a physical life-size replica of the Soul Reaver, which I have always wanted. That has always been my number 2, like, replica prop I've ever wanted. And I will never have one now, because those things are gonna go for thousands of dollars, and I will never be able to afford that. The Kickstarter for a prequel comic to Soul Reaver. They did a prequel, they're doing a prequel comic, and again, officially licensed, but they decided to fund it through Kickstarter. And I think their goal was like $100,000 maybe. I don't remember what the initial goal was. Doesn't matter, because this bitch broke over $1 million in people backing it. So there is interest in the series, and that interest has translated into sales, into backing, into positive word of mouth for the remasters. Like, yeah, I think there is interest in the series, and because there's interest in the series, they're going to make another game. I think it'll be a soft reboot. The number 1 prop, I have always wanted the Flagon with the Dragon from The Court Jester, which is my favorite movie. Now, there are replicas of the Flagon with the Dragon out on the market, but they're really fucking bad, and they look nothing like the actual Flagon with the Dragon from the movie. I do not actually think a replica of that is possible to have. God, how cool would that be? How about you guys? What if you could have one replica, one prop replica from any movie, what would you have? Wait, can you still back it and get that? Oh, that'd be so cool. I can't afford it now. Yeah, I can't afford it because that's like what, $400? Yeah, $400. I do not have an extra $400 lying around that I could put towards that. If I had an extra $400 that I could put towards that, I could put that towards things that actually matter. Like, yeah, see, I don't want the sapphire version. I don't want the fire red version. I don't want the leaf green version. I would want just the base Soul Reaver, because, oh, it's so iconic. Ooh, Aragorn's crown is good. That's a good answer. God. All right, let's look at some extra shit. Let me look at some galleries. Renders. Oh, these are so good. So good. Early render of Kane. He's still got Vorador's ring. Hey, buddy. Punch. God, I had this as a poster in my room. God, look at that. Soul Reaver, so fucking cool. My favorite weapon. Oh, that's a very good answer. That's a very good answer. All right, gang. Well, I am going to go ahead and call it there. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight for the finale of Soul Reaver. I will be getting back to the other games that I was playing sometime in the near future. Yeah, it's been super great to share this with you guys. God, what a fucking ride. God, what a fucking ride. Soul Reaver. It was good to be back in Nosgoth. I might do Defiance again at some point. But yeah, for now, that's where I'm going to call it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Remember, love you all. There's nothing you can do about it. Bye, guys.